Greetings. Black Light. Revolution won't be televised. I'm just going to name a few profound leaders. Master Farad, Muhammad, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, Marcus Garvey, Noble Drew Ali, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Khalid Muhammad, York, Yahweh ben Yahweh, last, Minister Farrakhan, because of the Million Man March, something never been done before. Other than that, I have to think about anyone else. This is my list. Revolutionary in setting up the Lost Foundation of Islam, and it's still around today, but it's not the same. It was Master Farad and the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. The same old teachings is needed, but now it's time to execute what you've been taught. You've been taught supreme wisdom, which brings supreme strategy. And in that lesson book, it states that you can't fool a Muslim, a real Muslim. So I don't say I'm a real Muslim because I'm in a system where I'm bowing down to the corrupt laws and ways of the Antichrist, one that's against nature. So, I searched for leadership, went along with some for a minute because they were trying to continue on the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Then I said, well, I'm looking at the results of these brothers and sisters, and they're not making the same progress that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad was making. So I decided to contribute a new way, online teachings, YouTube teachings, but spoken in a different way, with a different vibrato, kind of laid back, because I decided to use strategy in my thinking. So I said to myself, I say the first thing I must do was separate my mind from this world, like Jesus said, in the world but not of the world. Uh, I'm not of this world. Now that takes some doing because, like in the Matrix, they said you are surrounded by something that you know ain't right. Uh, and the people that you try to save or give them some, help them to what's going on, they get mad at you. They resent you. So this world right here that we living in is a corrupt world. Everything is corrupt. The food is corrupt. The air. And the people are getting more and more corrupt by the day across the planet. Because they're falling in the footsteps of the Caucasoid. Now I figured out why Khalid, what was his mistake was, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, respect people and they'll respect you. Even in war, they respect each other. The beast over here he don't respect you. But when you in his domain, you got to give him a certain amount of props. Not props, but a certain amount of respect. You can't insult him or ridicule him, and you got a large following, you got a pretty nice audience listening to you. Now, if you didn't have nobody listening to you like myself, you can do it. I don't have that, many viewers or subscribers, but I'm not going to insult. I'm going to tell about the wrongs he do. He is corrupt. That's not an insult. He'll tell you he's corrupt. He's corrupt. But he wants you to think that he's a righteous. But he's not. He's corrupt. Talking about the Caucasoid. So there's others like Steve Coakley and who gave their life to help black people out. Black people don't recognize them. They recognize the sellouts like Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, NAACP, Urban League, and all like them, see? And a whole bunch of these preachers. So, since I don't have that many viewers or many subscriptions, I don't have nothing to fear. Because I'm not with no particular known organization. That dog you hear barking, that's not my dog. That's a neighbor's dog next door. I don't have dogs in my house. So There's no dogs and bitches in my household. I got a bunch of grandchildren that I'm taking care of, and children, daughters, I'm taking care of. It's hard for them to find a righteous man, you know. But some of them got a piece of man or something, you know. But don't none of them think like me. These young guys that talk like me. A lot of them, some of them in jail, some of them are just silly, you know. They into them games, video games. You know, they not trying to change nothing. So we're gonna shut this one down. This is Black Light coming back with another one.